The fuel price cut as Tinubu stamps subsidy removal. Nigeria moving forward regardless of critics, says Tinubu. Nigeria is moving forward regardless of critics. That's what the president has said. Now, to Plateau State now, fresh gunmen attack claims 14 lives. I don't know why this must happen, every December. If it doesn't happen on the 20th, it will happen between 20th and 31st. There must be one attack or the other in the north. Seriously. NDLEA nabs 284 suspects, seizes 5,232.575 kg of drugs in Kogi State. Learn to manage. Switch off your lights. Tinubu tells Nigerians, learn to manage. Switch off your lights. Tinubu tells Nigerians, don't worry, I will give you all of these information. I'll break it down for you so you get to understand what the president is actually talking about. But then this morning, he's saying, guys, learn how to manage. Switch off your lights. Switch it off. Don't waste it. Okay. And remember, I told you he said that Nigeria is moving forward regardless of critics, right? Okay. Let me get you some more headlines this morning. Now, I met financial obligations without an NPC, ways and means. Tinubu is the one saying that I met financial obligations without an NPC, ways and means. Soludo signs 2025 Anambra 607 billion naira budget into law. 607 billion naira budget into law, Anambra State. It's okay. Let's go. Why I won't prune my cabinet size. Tinubu is saying that he will not prune his cabinet size. No need to probe Nigeria security chiefs. I'm proud of them. Tinubu says, no need to. Okay. Learn to manage is coming again. Switch off your lights. Tinubu tells Nigerians. And of course, on Stampedes, hunger turning to epidemic in Nigeria. Labour Party knocks Tinubu government. We'll have a lot to talk about this morning. To Rivers State now, Rivers APC judgment nullifying congresses will not stand, says Okocha. And on 2027, APC vows to retake Adamawa as reconciliation committee meets state and of course local government executives. Edo lawmaker Sunday Ojezele dumps PDP for APC. Now to Yuletide now, pray for restoration of Nigeria's lost glory. ACC tells Christians. And of course, let me see if I can touch on the last one. Yes, of course, the last one. Local government chairman suspension. PDP warns of imminent crisis as Edo government counters AGF. Okay, yeah. Let's leave Daily Post newspaper and let's visit Daily Trust newspaper. Yeah, to the big headline here, tax reform is here to stay, says the President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. He says tax reform is actually here to stay. We won't control prices to reduce food costs. We won't control prices to reduce food costs. That is according to the President Tinubu. I have no regret removing subsidy. I have no regret removing fuel subsidy at all. That's what the president is saying. Okay, no going back on tax reforms, says Tinubu. Unpaid ransom, dozens of what's that now? Niger residents remain in captivity. On local government chairman, deputies remain suspended. Edo government tells AGF. It's callous to politicize tragedies. APC replies PDP. It is callous to politicize tragedies. APC replies the People's Democratic Party. Okay. Now, Adamawa APC crisis, National Working Committee constitutes committee to reconcile aggrieved members. Okay, let's leave this newspaper now and visit another newspaper. Which one is next? The Punch is quite punchy with several headlines this morning. Check your time. It's 7:09 a.m. and this is Front Page Review on VUP FM. My name is Jude Ikami Jude. Now to Punch newspaper. Okay, no regrets removing subsidy. Tax reforms will go ahead, says President Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Federal government gives banks, telecos 6 months ultimatum on 250 billion naira USSD debt. I scaled fence when hoodlums attacked my palace. The Kogi monarch is the one there sharing his experience. He said, I scaled fence when hoodlums attacked my palace. Kogi monarch. Mohbad's ally denies hiding information about singer's death. Mohbad's ally denies hiding information about singer's death. Delta man arrested for beheading friend after collecting 50 million naira. I warned my wife against going for food distribution. Anambra husband said, I warned her. I warned her. I warned her. Okay. 935 naira per litre petrol. Labour faults new price. Demands further reduction. Demands further reduction. Okay. APC position Bika over 27 billion naira budget for ex-president. It's don't worry. I'll break all of these stories down. All right. On budget now, federal government prosecutes terrorists with about 780 million naira SSAs. Get 2 billion naira vehicles. I'll take that again. On budget, federal government prosecutes terrorists with 780 million naira. SSAs get 2 billion naira vehicles. I'll give you a breakdown much later, okay? Don't worry, just stay with me. Stay with me. We need to talk this morning. NAPTIP reunites 1,200 trafficked victims with families. Lukman eyes more success after CAF award win. Yeah, Lukman there. It's a great one. It's a great one. This is VOP 90.3 FM. I will get down to some more headlines now. Hey, I love to touch on Metro stories today. Yeah, let me visit the Metro corner on the Punch newspaper. I scaled fans when hoodlums attacked my palace, Kogi monarch says. And of course, traders seek justice 1 year after poor market demolition. Amotekun nabs 3 suspected motorcycle thieves in Ekiti State. Woman injured as Lagos bus crashes into building. Death toll in Abia, auto crash hits 8. And of course, police arrest man for killing wife over yam tuber in Ebonyi State. Let's get to some political headlines now. Stop politicizing stampedes tragedies. APC tells the PDP. APC may lose voters to lopsided appointments. Southeast National Vice Chair says. Okay, everyone, Vanguard newspaper is next this morning. Check your time, 7:12 already. Okay, sad Yuletide for travelers over sky-high transport fares. For those of you who traveled, I know a couple of persons are listening to me and watching me from outside Lagos. I would want you to share your experience also this morning, if you can, with me or with us, okay? What's up with the fares, transport fares? How much is it now from here to Benin? How much is it from here to Onisha, Owerri, Enugu, Asabat, Ebonyi? How much is it? Maybe you share that with me this morning, okay? Now, let's move on. On tax reforms now, tax reforms here to stay. Tinubu is repeating that again and again and again. It's here to stay. We won't allow Sharia law in Southwest. Yoruba youths are saying that we will not allow Sharia law in the Southwest. some more news now here. On petrol, MRS slashes petrol price to 935 naira per liter nationwide, enforces compliance. 935 naira per liter nationwide, and of course enforces compliance. Bandits abduct Ekiti-bound travelers, demand 30 million naira ransom each. Okay. End SARS protests. One of my toughest moments, says Sanwo-Olu. End SARS protests. One of my toughest moments, says Governor of Lagos State, Sanwo-Olu. Net forex inflow rises 70% to $42 billion. 4 dead, 105 rescued from building collapse in 2024. That is, putting all together, right? All of the building collapses in 2024. So, actually, they are letting us know that 4 died and 105 were rescued. Yeah. From all the building collapse that we experienced this year. It's okay. We have recovered skull of beheaded kidnapped victim, Paulinus, Delta CP. We have recovered skull of beheaded kidnapped victim, Paulinus, says Delta Commissioner of Police. Gunmen kill 15 in Plateau community. And of course, I see one here again. Lassa fever endemic in Nigeria, posing significant public health risk, says NCDC. Tax reforms here to stay. Tinubu is reiterating again there. Tinubu lists achievements, claims Nigeria on path to recovery despite criticism. Labour Party attributes food stampede to Nigeria's hunger epidemic. Okay, that's what it is, everyone. And there from Vanguard newspaper, we cross to the Sun newspaper this morning, 7:16 a.m. Let me see if I can touch on some headlines here. The Sun is here with me. No regrets, removing fuel subsidy is also appearing here again. And then glamour, excitement as group celebrates 35-year anniversary in grand style is here. And in 2025, Uzodinma presents 755.5 billion naira budget. Uzodinma presents 755.5 billion naira budget. Imo, right? Okay. On Christmas, governors, bishops, others preach hope, love, tolerance, collective action. Uni Abuja alumni, students reject renaming of institution after Gowon. Okay. Edo local government crisis, confusion as council leaders emerge, acting chairman. Edo local government crisis, confusion as council leaders emerge, acting chairman. How to ensure credible elections in Nigeria? Prince Adebayo is there saying Trump addresses reports of Musk becoming U.S. president. I think I gave you that story yesterday, right? Yeah, I gave you that story yesterday. Okay, let me leave that newspaper and then visit another newspaper. This time, The Nation newspaper. The Nation is here now. How we will bring inflation down from 35.6% by Tinubu. How we will bring inflation down from 35.6%. That is the president saying that. How CBN is stabilizing Naira. This is according to the deputy governor. Yeah. End SARS protest. One of my toughest moments, says Sanwo-Olu. On Stampede, Southern governors pay condolence visit to Seyi Makinde. Southwest governors pays visit to Seyi Makinde. Lagos State Electricity Regulatory Commission gets bored. And of course, 271,704 passengers to enjoy federal government's fare slash. I think this fare slash thing, I really have to understand what's going on here. Last year the same thing came. You remember how we played out last year, right? Okay. Now, custom arrests 94 suspects, seizes 18 billion naira goods. Customs. Okay. I think I want to leave this newspaper now quickly and then move to something else. Let's see. Do we have okay, let's touch on just one or two newspapers, and then bring in Rufai Oseni to analyze some of these headlines. Okay, now Vanguard, sorry, the Guardian newspaper is here with me now, and it says Nigeria secures 742 terrorism convictions, acquits 888, says UNSA. Hoodlums attack Kogi Monarch's palace, raise properties. Lawmakers seek police military deployment in Nasarawa over killings. For peaceful Yuletide, Plateau, Kogi police beef up security. And again, police nab 5 suspects for beheading man after collecting 30 million naira ransom. Makinde signs 684 billion naira 2025 budget into law. NCDC raises alarm over rising Lassa fever deaths. This is Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Like I said, you can be part of the conversation. Get to YouTube and let's get your thoughts, your opinion about all of these issues back to back. Okay, is that fine? Just get to YouTube and let's have this conversation. YouTube, VOP 90.3 FM. All right, Voice of the People 90.3 FM. And then to WhatsApp, you can also send me WhatsApp messages so that I'll read it out in real time. Okay, yeah, send it to 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. We're now being joined by Rufai Oseni, who is going to be touching on some of these stories quickly this morning. A very beautiful morning to you and welcome.
All right, many stories making the rounds. I think I'm going to base my today's analysis on the media chat, where the president didn't provide clarity on most of the questions. For instance, he was asked about gradual removal of subsidies, and he said no, they had no option. They had to do it. People were eating the future today. But he forgot to say that NNPC still paid subsidy until about the start of this year. But what people were saying is that they would have still increased the threshold they were paying and gradually phase out the removal until other factors were working, like the refineries. Port Harcourt refinery finally came on stream with its own challenges. Take, for instance, there's no catalytic, what's it called? There's no or reformate units that is going to take naphtha and convert it into petrol. So they had cracking with C5. That and many challenges heralded the situation of things. So, and also the floating of the currency was another very big challenge. But he didn't address that. He said there was no option and there was no choice. But he also forgot that subsidy was paid for about a year after, despite the fact that the said subsidy was gone. But what people were just complaining about was the thresholds. And the reason why the impact was there was devaluation. So, I mean, I didn't see a real grasp of the nitty-gritty issue. He kept on saying that they had solved the problem of ways and means. No, they have not solved the problem of ways and means. Ways and means was just securitized. He kept on saying that he didn't have a need to go to NNPC and all of that. But he forgets to also understand that he has taken humongous level of debts. Yes, debt servicing might have reduced to about 68%. But when you look at even the debt servicing ratio on the budget, which is taking about close to 15, 16 trillion, which is even more than the money allocated to infrastructure, healthcare, education, and defense, which are very important parameters in the budget, then debt is now the problem killing the Nigerian economy. And I was thinking that the journalists would have pressed him on how, in fact, a journalist asked that question, but I didn't see a lot of people follow up to be able to make the president understand that you have taken a lot of debt. The debt threshold has increased from about 87 trillion now to over 134 trillion as we speak. And these are
Of course.
pertinent problems on ground that I have not seen any solution. When he was asked, how are you going to bring down inflation? There was no clear sign as regards how he's going to bring down inflation. He talked about agriculture. The same agriculture that the president said they were going to cultivate about 10 million hectares. So how much has that cultivation been? Initial promises he made in the past, promises as regards the food import waiver. He announced the policy, and the policy practically did not take off the ground. So what was his precise agricultural policy? Apart from, oh, we're going to cultivate more, we're going to do more. Doing more is not a policy statement. What was his own precise agricultural outlook? I mean, those were many questions. He was talking about tax waivers, incentivizing businesses. How was he specific on doing that? Because, you see, we've had tax waiver even caused a lot of brouhaha at some point that people have even voted, I think, in the House of Parliament as regards reducing these tax waivers. So at a time that in one breath, you are saying, oh, we need to have a new tax bill, which is going to increase VAT. You're also talking about tax waiver. So how are you going to do it? Is it a president that wasn't able, administration that was not able to execute the import waivers effectively and nothing was talked about there? Is he the one that's going to be able to implement all of these other things? And I didn't see any precept by precept approach. He talks about solid minerals. We are subject to cultures. Is it solid mineral they've not been able to fix all this while that all of a sudden, as they're going to get some reprieve on, as regards getting solid mineral up and running? How much have we made from solid mineral? He talks about the fact that, we have lithium in Kaduna, lithium in Nasara. So what has been the government approach to be able to ensure that these minerals gets into the bring revenue that gets to government coffers? All we have just seen over the years is a lot of theft of these minerals. The Premium Times did a report as regards Bani in Kwara area, where lithium is just being mined and just being stolen, and there's a big, connivance, even with the security agency that collect bribe from these people that carry all of this out. So I didn't see a lot of detail and rigor as regards, the president answering the questions. He also talked about the fact that it's a budget of restoration. It's a budget of restoration, but you're also increasing the deficit. And what you're spending on capital expenditure is not good enough. What you're spending on debt servicing alone trumps all you are spending on those capital expenditure in those key sectors like I've talked about, health, infrastructure, and the likes. So the big question we're asking the president is, we don't see a lot of detail. We don't see a lot of rigor as regards answering the questions. We don't see a lot of an understanding and a grasp of the state of play of the Nigerian economy. We just see a lot of very high, generalistic, overarching ideas, not with a lot of detail as regards the state of play of the economy.
All right. Thank you, Rufai Oseni. Appreciate you. But then I want to add something. The president said something really, really, that broke. It didn't go down well with several Nigerians. The fact that he said that Nigerians should manage as regards electricity. All right. The president has appealed to Nigerians to learn to manage by switching off their lights. Tinubu advised that switching off lights would reduce electricity bills. Yes. According to Tinubu, he said it is not negative to learn to manage. You learn to control your electricity bill. Switch off the light. Let's learn to manage. Let's manage. The president also said he does not believe in price control, just like Rufai mentioned, and he won't toe that part at all. In his words, he said, I don't believe in price control. We will work hard to supply the market. You know, you remember upon his resumption of, to power, President Tinubu's government had hiked the electricity tariff, right? And of course, removed the subsidy on fuel. On April the 3rd, exactly, this year, the electricity regulator raised tariff for customers said to be under one thing they called Band A classification, with customers now paying like around, I think, 225 naira per kilowatt, in an hour, and it was increased from 66 naira to 225 naira per kilowatt. And of course, that move and some other ones like subsidy, Nigerians to say have brought in hardship, to the country. But what can we say? That's what the president said. And he went ahead to make several other statements, that is not going down. In fact, I spoke with a couple of persons, as regards what they feel about the president's speech and what they say. I will marvel you, seriously. But I will get your own thoughts and your opinion this morning also on the show. Everyone, you're free. Feel free to call in wherever you are. And of course, if you cannot call in, do send me a message on YouTube. Yeah, we're streaming right now. Just go to YouTube and join me. Get to the comment section and drop your comments, your opinion, your take, your observation, your query. Yeah. And of course, do that also on WhatsApp. The WhatsApp number is 081-717-56338. 081-717-56338. The President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has said he does not support price control as a means of bringing down food prices. I do not support price control as a means of bringing down food prices. I don't believe in price control. I am sorry. What we have to do is to keep supplying the market. That is what he believes. Friends, everyone, first of all, what I'll do is let me just go pay some bills. Okay? Don't go nowhere. Just let me pay some bills and come back. When I come back, we'll get to talk. When I get back, we will talk. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. Stay there.
Season's greetings from Polaris Bank, the digital bank of the year. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of Polaris Bank Limited, we thank you all, our customers and partners, for your patronage and support. We look forward to serving you better in the new year. Download Vault from Google Play Store or iOS App Store today for your convenient and secure banking.
Years they go, we dey work for dough. Some days we fast, some days we slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet, parampe.
Hello, I go. Everywhere you go. Everybody go low. We go enjoy, we go
Celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the bell, do everybody celebrate. It's a yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
Season's greetings from Polaris Bank, the digital bank of the year. On behalf of the board, management, and staff of Polaris Bank Limited, we thank you all, our customers and partners, for your patronage and support. We look forward to serving you better in the new year. Download Vault from Google Play Store or iOS App Store today for your convenient and secure banking.
If you want to be heard, say it here on Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. People, 90.3 FM.
All right, welcome back, everyone. It's Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. All right. Time now to get to open up the studio lines so you can be part of the discussion this morning. Hey, but then if you want to do that, mind your language on the national radio. Okay? In other words, I would urge you to be very, very civil. 60 seconds, because I know a whole lot of persons who want to say something this morning. Yeah, 60 seconds for you, and then move away from your radio set. Very, very important. Move away from your radio set, or just turn down the volume. Turn down the volume so we can hear each other. Is that fine? Yeah. I remember I told you that the president said that he has no intention to prune down the size of his cabinet. Cut the size of your cabinet. The president says, no, I won't do that. I won't do that. He said, I am not prepared to bring down the number of my cabinet. I saw the need for them when I created the portfolio. I saw the need for them when I created the portfolio. According to him, the country's population of over 200 million requires a substantial number of officials to manage its affairs. He said Nigeria is a large country. If you are to entertain over 200 million persons, calculate how many stewards will be required. He said that the efficiency was the driving force behind the cabinet's formation, and he was not willing to shrink its size. And he said he has no regret for removing fuel subsidy in June 2023. Everyone, let's get to the phone lines now. Let's talk. Like I said, mind your words, okay? Mind what you say on a national radio. Thank you so much. Let's go there. Good morning.
Hey, Jude, good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm doing great. You?
All right. I'm fine. Peter Monso is my name.
Welcome, sir.
I don't think I should address Tinubu's talk. I just want to address Nigerians this morning that when you watched Tinubu yesterday on the TV and you heard him saying, I have no regrets, I cannot turn down my this, how do you see him? You see him as somebody who just came to bless the people that are for him and punish ordinary Nigerians. You brought up a policy that killed industries. You brought up a policy that companies have folded up, have closed down, and many people have been sacked from work. Still yet, you don't see the need to review those policies. You brought up a policy that before Christmas Day, how many children and women died because they were scrambling for grains, rice, and you say you cannot review it. At the end of the day, Nigerians, let's just believe that God helping us, this calamity will never come again. Can we brace up and ask God, don't cry to Tinubu again. Don't complain to Tinubu. Let us keep lamenting to God, crying to God. God that did it for the people of Israel in Egypt will do it for us. God that did it for the people of Israel in Babylon will do it for us. God that did it for the Ugandans, God that did it in the days of Abacha will do it for us. So Nigerians, please, Tinubu should not just add to what he has given to us. And finally, please, I want to plead with these terrorists, those that went to Plateau State and kill people, and then Goki State, they kill people. I want to plead with them that, can they stop killing Nigerians and just settle down? APC government has admitted them. APC government has allowed them to stay. Can they live in peace with Nigerians? Terrorists, I'm addressing you. Stop killing Nigerians. Just, if you like, register with the government. If you like, don't register. They have given you opportunity to stay. Stay and let Nigerians live. And because he talks about tractors, he doesn't talk about removing terrorists from the farm for people to go back to farm. It wasn't tractors that were helping Nigeria to produce food before. It was the farmers that went to farm. And now terrorists have taken over the farm. They have been allowed to stay. Okay. Boko Haram has taken over Sambisa Forest. They have been given that as their own abode. Please, terrorists, stop killing Nigerians. Nigerians, stop addressing Tinubu. Stop talking to Tinubu. Don't demand anything from him. Let him continue. Electricity, you cannot get anything. Oh, he said Nigerian is great. Then we have about 5,000 megawatt of electricity, not 40,000. A great Nigerian. Tinubu has come to stay. Let him stay. How many years God will give him, we don't know. But I know we get out of this. Elijah told Ahab, he said, you are the one troubling Israel. Tinubu is troubling Nigerians, but this will not last forever. Thank you and God bless you.
God bless you. Appreciate your call. Hello, good morning.
Hello, Mr.
Good morning.
Hello,
Good morning to you.
But I had wanted to repeat what last speaker has said. I've listened to his speech all the time. He hits the nail at the point. I wouldn't like to repeat him, but I endorse everything I said. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Appreciate your call. Hello, good morning to you.
Yeah, hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Jude.
What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Tony Chukwu, coming from UK.
Welcome.
Jude. Yeah, Merry Christmas in advance first.
Wish you same.
Yeah, so see, I don't know how to, say something to it, because telling someone not to be eating too much, for example, when that person doesn't have even food to eat, is it not a kind of insulting the person? So telling Nigerians to switch off the light when there is no light. So I don't understand that. There is no light, and you are telling Nigerians to switch off their lights. What? Oh God! It was the president reading from somewhere, or was he talking? The problem with some of them, including Mr. President, is that when you look at some of them, for example, those who are in the past government, when they come out, they will see that thing, because throughout the time they were in government, they were enjoying full, maybe everything. Now, when they leave office, they start a kind of feeling the same pain that they could have solved while they were in the office. So you see all of them talking, all of them during Buhari regime, all of them are now talking. But what did they do the time they were there? So now, if the president steps out, finishes his tenure by special grace of God, he will be now complaining there is no electricity, because by that time he will not have that electricity. But as it is now, maybe the state government, those that are make sure that now that he's around in Lagos, that place that he is living, there is 24 hours electricity. Abuja, there is 24 hours electricity at the villa. But the moment they step out, they will know that there is no electricity outside. So why can't the government or the president change some certain things? People are dying. In as much as the stampede is caused by hunger, and some of the stampede is also caused by greed. Because I'm sure we know Nigerians, some of them might go there, the father will be there, the mother will be there, the children will be there, all of them wants to get the same thing. And there are some who still have that rights at home, they will still want to go and stand in the queue.
Okay.
Just like something that when you go to the church, you see somebody don't have any demon possessive, but when they call for deliverance, you see that all of them will go in for deliverance.
All right. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Appreciate your call. Okay, let me come back home now. Good morning to you.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning. What's your name?
Yeah, my name is Innocent from Amwood of Facebook.
All right.
Nigeria, Lagos. See, I want to, for what Mr. President said, I somehow I'm okay, because why I'm saying this, I would like to, when the leader is doing something, and you know your focus, you know where you are planning to go, don't be pushed around. Don't let people push you around. Because why we call you a leader is your focus should be a target. And I believe this man maybe has something that he wants to do. You know, when everybody is talking, mean that nobody is talking. Everybody is shouting. The man is still telling you, I want to leave this thing to prepare myself. Let's give him time for what I'm seeing. I'm also praying for him. And yes, I pray that he do right thing for Nigerians. I will appreciate that he do right thing for Nigerians. Let him do right thing for Nigerians. Let Nigerians enjoy his leadership. Because if Bola Tinubu did not do this right, I don't see who will do it for now. Because this man, he fears nobody, only God. He will do his work according to nobody bring him there. He fights to be there. And what I hear, he has what he calls, maybe if he has it. So I don't know. to arrange this is always hard. People think that it's 1 year thing. It's not 1 year thing. Which I love as they scatter everything and start afresh. Let's see that in 4 to 8 years, whether it's going to arrange it where our children will now say, this is what we need on ground. So people should be patient.
Thank you.
And look at see what this man will do. Let's wait for him. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. Hello, good morning to you.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning.
How are you, my brother?
I'm doing fine.
Yeah, you're welcome back.
Thank you.
So,
what's your name?
This is Renaldo calling from Spain.
Spain. Good morning.
Yeah. Good morning, my brother. Well, Jude, Peter Monson, my brother, has said everything that I have in mind. But let me just go to this PDP of a party. I want to just say that PDP they cannot work standards this vibrant opposition. They should just dissolve that party so that we know that the party is not existing. They are the one that put somebody through what we're going through now. Look at this thing. Somebody that just they said somebody upon what APC is doing. Look at what Tinubu was saying yesterday. People will just be dumping a party to the APC. For what for? And this thing will not just say, okay, let us go through the constitution, let this man suspend this man, they call for election. The one that just happened in Edo. And that is how they had them got to say they will take over Adamawa. If not that Adamawa people said that if they waited for this thing for maybe let us go to court, that what is the name of that woman with a former Senate would have been the president now. They have not concluded election. These people because this man called for was calling results before these people just that's a bit the guy that just called for result. That is why they said this man is still there now. That APDP is still there, and they have the God. They say they will take APC to take Adamawa, and PDP will just be there. Look at what happened to in Imo because of what they put into somebody to. Look at what happened in Imo State. No APC. The APC don't have any this in the house there, in state house. They just remove this making Hejohan. All of them thought to APC, and PDP don't do anything. And now look at what they are doing. That is why Nigeria is going down. If they cannot stand as a party and for this country, that's APC to do the right thing. They should stay with us, dissolve that party so that people know that no PDP again. Enough is enough. This thing cannot continue. On Tinubu, I thought yesterday this man would just come and said, Nigeria, I'm sorry, I let me resign. Oh God, this man, I don't know. When I hear Tinubu just and Buhari, always, oh no, my brother, I want to get angry this morning. Have a great day.
It's okay.
Peter, I've said it everything. Just have a great day. Let me leave it for now.
It's okay.
Bye, my brother.
And
okay. Happy Christmas. Happy Christmas.
Yeah. Same here. Same here. It's well. You know, the president stated that he will not investigate Nigeria's security chiefs. Yeah. He expressed confidence in their efforts, emphasizing the importance of respecting the institution. You know, he was responding to the question if he will be probing security chiefs on the prevalent insecurity in Nigeria. And then he said, I am not probing any service chief. You cannot disrespect the institution because of the threats of probe. And you cannot fight this war without investment in technology, in weaponry. He acknowledged the challenging conditions faced by the security forces and praised their work, asserting that there is no need for any probe. Tinubu also expressed his belief in the current security architecture, noting improvements in travel safety compared to previous times. It's safe to travel now compared to what that's what the president said. He said they are living and operating in a very serious condition. We have huge country, a very huge one, and lots of forests, unoccupied spaces. Give them credit for what they are doing. I'm proud of what they are doing today. No need to probe anybody. No need to probe them. No need to probe them. That's what he's saying. Okay, let me talk to you. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Okay, let's come here. Hello, good morning. Oh, so sorry about that. Okay, the WhatsApp number is 081 717 56338. 081 717 56338. All right, that's the number to call. To send a message to. Thank you. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Kamidiri Judah.
Good morning to you.
Yeah, this is Fabalos calling from Thailand.
Welcome. It's been a while.
Yeah, my brother, we are good here. Here is very, very okay. We are not in Nigeria. Here is Thailand. So I didn't get the headline, but like I always say when Madam Cordelia was around, if once I hear Peter Musa speak, I'm always contented, Mr. Peter Musa has said it all. I didn't get the headline, but immediately I opened the program on YouTube. I started hearing Peter Musa when he was talking about terrorists. They should leave Nigeria alone. They should stop killing them. But I know that before then, he must have elaborated much. So I call to cherish Peter Musa and also to appreciate him for speaking for well-meaning Nigeria. So going forward, it can be the region. It has become more clear that Tinubu and his gang thought that they are more clever than Nigerians. But whenever they open their mouth speak, they always make bold mistake, because I will call it bold mistake. I will encourage Nigeria to remain strong and find a way to remove APC. Like I said before, these guys, all these his ministers, and majority of them, they can't do nothing. They can't show working, but they are they are more than intelligent. They are qualified to show working, but due to the structure they has put already from Buhari regime to this regime now, they can't do anything. They are there to embezzle. They can't change anything. So Nigeria should wake up and follow Showore. I'm not Showore fans, but Showore is doing a good work by agiling Nigeria up for them to know their right. Lastly, federal government, stop scanning Southeast elders. Release Mazen and the Kano. Stop carrying them from Moto to Medugri to Zamfara, postponing and doing and promising them. We know that you guys don't want to release him, but prove us wrong. Release Mazen and the Kano. Thank you, Committee Region.
Thank you for calling from Thailand. Thank you. Good morning.
Good morning, Jude.
Good morning to you. Hello? What happened? Please do call back, okay? Please do call back. Yeah. All right. Hello, good morning. Good morning to you. Hello? WhatsApp 08171756338. There are several other headlines I would love to touch here, this morning. Several headlines I want to touch this morning. Let me let you know that the decision of the federal government to rename the University of Abuja, Uni Abuja, after former head of state, General Yakubu Gowon, has sparked protest from the university's alumni and students. Don't rename that university after Yakubu Gowon. So he's going to then, if it is renamed, it will now be, or if they are allowed to rename that school, you now hear General Yakubu Gowon University. I don't know how they won't put it. But let me talk to this man. Hello, good morning to you.
Jude Ekame.
That's my name. What's your name? Good morning.
My name is Bates.
Let's go quickly.
Okay, Jude. This man, there is nothing good will come out from this Tinubu government. This man is boldly saying that he's not going to reshuffle his cabinet or reduce. Why this man is saying like this? Can't he see that Nigerians, they are suffering? People are dying. If he said that they want to share a palliative now, you will see millions of people coming there at the end of the day. there will be a stampede. People will die. People will perish because of grains, food, rice to eat.
Okay.
Judah, what kind of a country is this? And you too, you are praising this man. You are saying that this man said that he's not going to reduce his cabinet, this and that. This man, nothing good will come out from him. I'm telling you the truth. Watch and see. Instead, more people will be dying, and this man will keep on rejoicing. Which type of president is this? Why are we in this mess in Nigeria? God have given us everything. There's nothing God did not give us, but these people keep on punishing Nigerians. People are dying. If you say you want to share food now, you will see millions of people. They will kill each other where they are struggling to collect a parcel of.
All right. Let's leave it there because of our time. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Someone said something. He said that there is a prayer God answers and there's a prayer man answers. Nigeria's case is a prayer man will answer. We ask God for what we don't know. We know Nigerian problem is bad leadership. Emmanuel from Ogun State actually sent that message. I just love what he said. Okay. Let's do this together. Let's do this together, everyone. Okay. First of all, let me take this call. Good morning to you.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yes. Please, Judy. All those things we are lamenting in Nigeria cannot take us anywhere. Because this man, our president Tinubu, is not ready to listen to anybody. Because INEC is there, judiciary is there. So that is what made that man bold to do anyhow and to do anything that they want to choose. So anybody crying now or praying or doing anything, that person is wasting his time. Unless Nigeria is ready to stand up and they remove this INEC and they reshuffle those judiciary. Our president, even he is ready to punish Nigeria more because as I'm talking to you now, Nigeria is kidnapped by APC. We are talking about kidnappers on the road, but kidnappers in the nation. APC have kidnapped Nigeria. We don't have anyone to say anything. So we are just crying. They will be laughing at us. So, Didi, you and I have to listen wise and the whole Nigeria to know how to remove this INEC chairman and the judiciary, reshuffle them, so that Nigeria will move forward. Without that, APC will be doing as if they are the God for the masses, and they don't care to know anything that you will think of. So, Didi, we have been kidnapped by APC. Thank you.
All right. Thank you so much. Appreciate your call. Okay, you know what? Let me read a couple of your messages, and then I'll still take your call. Okay? Let me just read some. Mayor from Ikotuigbe is saying something here. He said, compliments of the season to you all in the studio. The president's media chat yesterday lacked merit and confusion. He is now a lecturer on how to manage electricity and crowds, and crowds control, Abi. But he forgot that rice was 7K in 2015 before APC took over power. Today, the same rice is above 100K, while some people's salary is between 30K to 50K a month. During his campaign, he told the country that he would not he told the world that no matter how Buhari government increases the pump price, he, Tinubu, will bring it down if he won the election. But he deceived those he can deceive to collect their votes, which is stealing by trick. What a confused and unprepared group of people called APC. Mayor sent that message. Okay, good morning. On Tinubu first unnecessary media chat, please, can someone help me to ask Tinubu where he keeps the trillions that he saved from the removal of subsidy? And I will continue to say that Tinubu doesn't have something tangible to offer Nigerians. Leo from Lagos sent the message. Mazu Gochuku, I think we should stop seeing sharing of palliative as a priority, but failure in the side of government. President telling us to manage. I'm seeing it as an irony because he spent without control. All these politicians that are jumping from their parties to APC are showing us how unfaithful they are. Mr. President should believe that removing of subsidy is the cause of the failure in his government. Free Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. APC has succeeded in taking Nigerians backwards, and people are happy for the reduction of pump price. What a shame. How much was it when he came into power? It is December 24th already, and it doesn't look like one. Engineer Lawrence from Igboleri sent that message. Warmest wishes to our esteemed medical doctor. Yeah. What are you saying? I beat him, right? It's alright. Thank you so much. Who's that again? I disagree with the president on his stand on petrol subsidy. One reason for this is that there is nothing to show for the removal. Secondly, just like in the announcement, there is no tact in his declaration. Thirdly, on tax reform bill, you lobby to get acceptance, not acting in a dictatorial manner or a dictatorial manner. This government must know it is a servant and not lord over Nigerians. The earlier they understand this, the better for them. OC Umweji from Shasha sent that message. Okay, let me see this message now. Chude from Ayetoro. It's quite lengthy this morning. But then, let me see compliments of the season. It is only our president and the people working with him that are seeing the progress we are currently making, because they are living in another planet. They are enjoying our sufferings and lamentations because Nigerians are not seeing the realities on ground. We are lying against them. No problem. We kept on telling us, or they kept on telling us that he will not change his policies because he enjoys seeing his people cry, die, and beg to stay alive on daily basis. No problem. If he thinks it will continue this way, then let it continue. All I know is that there is God in our cry, and suffering will never be overlooked by God. Is it switching off lights that is our problem? Some people are in my area and are on band A. They practically switch off everything. And 3,000 naira token is not enough for one day to power refrigerator alone. So what is he talking about? Chude, thank you so much. And then Franco Nero sent a message. The VAT section in the tax reforms is a welcome development. This will encourage the highly unproductive governors, especially those in the northern states, to step up and think outside the box to generate sufficient revenue to use in developing their state. Meanwhile, the Edo State governor and his stooges are in violation of the Supreme Court's judgment on the local government independence. We must stand and speak up against impunity and abuse of power by government officials. Nigerians must start to choose the best of us to rule the rest of us, to get the best from us. May God help and heal our land. Franco Nero from the United States of America sent that message. Okay, when I'm watching the presidential speech, I'm accepting people like Rufai Oseni and Shiwu Okinbaloye. Those people disappointed me yesterday from Sheyi Aremo. Really? Okay, Mr. President said he didn't support price control. Yes. When our daughter is Yaoloja General, or when her daughter, okay, is what you're trying to say, right? Let him remember God of 1998. Oh, this is Babaji Day from Ikotun, Lagos. Tinubu is too proud to accept advice, and we all know what happens to such people. Nigerians, watch and see. It won't last forever. Linus Okwe from Lagos sent that message. Thank you so much, Linus. Good morning, compliments of the season. I'm not impressed with the presidential media chat. He spoke like a big man addressing the poor, who his actions made them poor, without compassionate and regret or pity in his voice. He doesn't care if his cabinet performs or not, or rather wasn't aware of their poor performance. Never cares about cutting costs of governance and does not have plans for job creation. The media chat was empty. The media chat looks arranged. The journalists were looking like kids that are seeing Father Christmas for the first time. Okay, oh, it's all right. Laughable though. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Thank you so much. Good morning. My happiness is those who called VOP and complained for Tinubu is feeling that they are also feeling the heat. Oh, both those that wear Shoebi and go to Oshodi and campaign for Tinubu, they are all feeling the heat too. It's okay. It's okay. Let's not call names this morning. Compliments of the season. I want to appreciate the president even for advising us to off light. I just want to remind him to also advise us to off our car engine also. We really appreciate this palliative system of government. There was a country, Sheikh Court from Itira, is saying that. Good morning, Judy. I commend Peter Almonte. He is always speaking my mind and that of many Nigerians. Samuel from Ikotuegbe. Okay. Thank you. Good morning, Jude. On Mr. President Media Chat and Nigerian Citizens Awareness, we are in on a long ride. Simisola from Isolo. All I could fathom from the president's chat with Nigerians yesterday is those who are belly full do not know that others are hungry. Nigerians are dying of poverty, hunger, and diseases. Can't our leaders feel, hear, or see? One would hear them. The Nigerian leaders say it will be well. Give us time. The salient question is, if the governed are all dead, who then are they to govern? Egege from Agege sent that message. Ladies and gentlemen, let me go on a very short break. I will be right back to take more of your calls and read your messages. My name is Jude. Stay there.
As the years they go, we dey work for dough. Some days it fast, some days it's slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet, parampe.
Hello, go go go. Everywhere you go go go. Everybody go lo lo lo. We go enjoy, so we go
celebrate. Celebrate. Say yellow, yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. Oh, no, no, no. When you hear the bell, do everybody celebrate. We say yellow, yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
The Fidelity Get Alert in Millions promo is back. Game 6 is here with 159 million naira up for grabs. Here's your chance to become a millionaire. To qualify, save 5,000 naira and make use of our e-channels. Mobile app *770# or debit card. Stand a chance to win 1 million naira in the monthly draw and 2 million, 5 million or 10 million naira in the grand draw. For every 5,000 naira you save and the more you transact, the bigger your chances. The Fidelity Game 6 promo. Open to new and existing customers. Terms and conditions apply.
We are Fidelity. We keep our word.
This promo runs from now till August 20th, 2025 and is approved by the National Lottery Commission and the FCCPC.
Are you aware that Iruka Online Limited installed and designed a 100,000 capacity church building? Oh yeah, we are the sole distributors of global leading brands all over the world, such as Wafday Line Array, speakers and digital amplifiers, Preseno's digital mixers and studio equipment, Coswell workstations and keyboards, Fender guitars, Mapex drums, Ashdown bass combos, just to mention but a few. We offer flexible payment plan handled by our financial department with 24/7 customer care support system. You can visit our website on www.iruka.com to avoid buying fake products. You can also visit our showroom at number 36 Lagos International Airport Road beside Golden Tulip Hotel. Iruka, never settle for less.
As the years years they go, we dey work for dough. Some days we fast, some days we slow. Many highs and lows, but we carry go. Nothing go stop our doing so. Now the night just spirit, yes we move. With family, there's love at home. We know say Christmas, it don't come over. Blow the trumpet, it parampe.
Hello, go, go, go. Everywhere you go, go, go. Everybody go, lo, lo, lo. We go enjoy, we go
celebrate. It's a yellow, yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. When you hear the bell, do everybody celebrate. It's a yellow, yellow Christmas, so we celebrate. We do it anyway, any place.
Disconnect from distractions. Go make a difference this season. Merry Christmas from MTN.
Voice of the People, 90.3 FM. Everyone, welcome back. Welcome back. Welcome back. Now, to sum up what the president said, let me just, okay, for some of us who don't understand, let me let you know that the president has declared that Nigeria is on the path to recovery despite severe criticism, citing achievements in insecurity, financial discipline, and of course grassroots development. All right. Now, during the address yesterday, Tinubu pointed to improvements in security, claiming significant progress in making previously unsafe routes viable for travel. Let me quote him. He said, 2 decades of wanton killings have been addressed. Today, you can travel the roads. Before now, it was impossible. He said, adding that the military remains vigilant against both internal and external threats to ensure the safety of citizens. On fiscal management, the president highlighted the administration's efforts in exiting the previous ways and means model, asserting that the government now operates under financial control and fiscal discipline. We have more revenue being generated and distributed, Tinubu noted. The president also emphasized the autonomy granted to local government as a key milestone. Yes, he linked this development to his long-standing advocacy for grassroots empowerment, referencing his tenure as Lagos State Governor and his clashes with the Obasanjo administration over the creation of additional local councils. Tinubu acknowledged ongoing challenges but expressed optimism about the country's progress. He said, regardless of critics, Nigeria is on the path of recovery. We can't finish the job in 1 calendar year, and I am not giving myself an excuse. It's only been 18 months. That was what he said. That's what he said. Okay, so no this and no peace. Let's get back to the phone line. 0700 903 903 903. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. All right, that's the number to call. WhatsApp 081 717 56338. Good morning to you. Hello, good morning. Okay, I think you have to call back. 0700 903 903 903. That's the number to call. Good morning. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning. What's your name and where you calling from?
Ethan, calling me from the Solar Kingdom.
Oh, welcome.
Hello, now, the president is telling us that we should mark, we should off our life. Again, he is saying that the country is moving forward, despite all the critics and all that. But I want to ask, is this how a country is moving forward when students are dying because of hunger? Is it how the people are moving forward? Is this how a country is moving forward when we cannot afford food at this critical time? in toxicity that instead of getting to have human feelings concerning these people, is now behaving this way. I never believe that people will be so worse in its own government than every other thing. We were planning Buhari that he has not governed Nigeria very well. But today, what do we have? We have the worst. He said we should manage, and he was able to buy 500 billion naira shares for his own use. He buy a helicopter, buy a car, and he's not managing the way he wants Nigerians to manage. He has removed subsidy. What happened to all the money that he saved from that subsidy? Is it not high time that Nigerians will be asking him, what did he do with all the money? Is Nigeria moving forward when 14 people are being killed in Plateau this morning or yesterday? There are so many things, negative things that are going on in this government, which Nigerians are not keeping quiet. Like I always say, he has a good opportunity for him to do the right thing. Because he said he prepared for this job for 30 years. And today, they are having the worst of it all. Nigerians are patiently waiting to see what they can do. So because they come into this government, no lies, deceit, and wrong propaganda, they will continue to do the same. He's not the minister of power. He's not everything. This is not working the way it ought to be. Let him remember that there is God. And every Nigerian that has opportunity to open this country and misuse the opportunity, God will ask. Remember,
thank you.
That Nigerian can no longer correct.
Thank you. Thank you. It's quite noisy where you are. It's quite noisy, but thank you so much, for your submission this morning. To Plateau State, Sunday night attack in Gidanado, community of Riom, local government area of Plateau State, by unknown gunmen has claimed the lives of about 14 persons. 14 persons. Fresh gunmen attack claims 14 persons in Riom, local government area of Plateau State. Checker time is 8:17 a.m. already. I will still take few calls and read, of course, your messages before we wrap things up this morning. Good morning to you. Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Let me read this message by Ife Sinachi from Bariga. It said, Tinubu has nothing to offer Nigerians. Only God can deliver every one of us. Is that what he said? Okay. We can see now that in 1968, Awolowo used massive hunger to win the war for Gowon against Biafra. Today, we are on the toes of Tinubu, who has now vowed to use not only hunger, but all-around taxations on everything to kill Nigerians finally. That's just the euphoria of being the president. Nigeria is, you see, there is something like vague self-praising media chart ever, full of lies. As Igbemi Justice is saying, is sending that. How will the president be praising himself that he has done well and saying he has to stand on his decisions he has taken so far that people are not living good life? Chuks Emmanuel, okay, Chidi Phillips sent that message. Chuks Emmanuel said the so-called media chart was as uninformed as ever, right? Nothing to take away from it. One can smell impotency all over Nigeria. We hail thee. Ebu Bey is saying that the president went to select individual for the interaction. What a shame. Obasanjo and Jonathan gave monthly media chat. The APC gave one in 2 years. Tell Nigerians how these failed APC view Nigerians. The media and Nigerians must continue to speak up against government impunities. Okay, that was from DeFrankie Dixon. Chidozie is saying if the president reduces his flamboyant lifestyle as the president, then we will take him seriously. But for now, he's on his own. He's on his own. And Ifeoluwa is saying, Nigeria, only God will save us. Only God will save us. What's your name? Atat. Etu Katat is saying it's unfortunate that we are in this mess in a country endowed with human and natural resources. Where did we get it wrong? Is this democracy they claim to have fought for? So sad. God bless Nigeria. Victor is saying no country can develop without 24 hours electricity, according to a professor from London, from the London School of Economics and Political Science. Tracy Jacobin, it's been a while. Nigerians, stop the cha and strategize for 2027. And oh my God. See, everyone catch me by 10:30. 11. Let's talk more. Okay? Because of our time, I think I have to wrap things up now. Several messages I didn't read, but by 10:30, I'll be here. 10:30 to 12, I will be here to read more of your messages and get to open up the studio lines. A whole lot of persons never fit talk, but you go talk by 10:30. Between 10:30 to 12, I'll be here and we'll talk more. My name is Jude. Ikami Jude. And I want to say thank you so much. Thank you again. Thank you. I am Ikami Jude across all social media platforms. Okay? Enjoy the rest of your morning and do have a great day ahead. Good morning.